Yeah, do you not invest in Bitcoin? Why the fuck would I invest in Bitcoin? It's not even real. It's a speculative asset. It has no value. It does nothing. Like, of course I don't invest in cryptocurrency. Like, it's fun to gamble with it, sure. But, like, take it, like, seriously investing? No, of course not. Absolutely not. You see Eminem NFT music video with Snoop Dogg? No, I didn't see that. I heard about it. The thing is, like, Eminem is like 50-something years old, so Snoop Dogg, they're probably a bit older to, like, really be, like, in tune with that stuff. So, like, they don't really know. Like, I mean, like, somebody just told them that, like, NFTs are, like, a cool new thing, and they just did it. If he knew what we knew about NFTs after that video and everything, like, he probably wouldn't do it, you know? It's just something that, like, it's just probably considered a fad to them. It's the same as, like, anything else, like fidget spinners or something like that. That's my take on it, is I don't think you can just hate on them for that, because they probably just don't really know what they're doing. And it's like, yeah, like, oh, well, they should. Like, yeah, there's a lot of people that should do a lot of things, but, like, that's not the way the world works. And I think that people make stupid decisions, or they don't know what they're talking about all the time, man. NFTs are fidget spinners? Well, that's what it's like in the mind of these people. Or I think NFTs are a new platform, like streaming. I don't know about that, but it could be something like that, sure. Also, they're not getting into NFTs, hoping it goes up. It's more flamboyant spending. Yeah. What I think about it is, I think that a lot of people just promote that stuff because they can make money off of it. Like, I think that if NFTs weren't worth any money and there was no money to be made off of them, people would think they were ridiculous. It's just because people can make money off of them, that's all. There's no authenticity or genuine nature of, like, interest at all. And, like, of course people are going to try to, like, you know, hoodwink a celebrity into doing it, because then it legitimizes it. So of course that's what they're going to do. To scam to make poor people lose money? Everything is like that. What value does having something on the blockchain mean? Doesn't mean anything. It's like having a mount in a video game. If nobody cares about the game, then it doesn't matter what mount you have. Like, for example, going out and telling girls that I have Invincible doesn't really help me out a lot, you know? They're not as into it as I am. Value is subjective, so someone thinks it has value, it does. Value is subjective, but I think there are, like, objective facts that make certain things more valuable. So, like, something having a intrinsic use. So, like, for example, gold can be used for something. There's nothing you can use an NFT for by the nature of it being an NFT. Like, NFT does not solve any sort of, like, a problem. It cannot be used, like water. It can be used to drink, right? A house can be used to live in. You can't use an NFT for anything. It has no, like, tangible value. And it's something that's not real have value. There are very few things that are real, that are not real, that don't have value. So, like, you want to use, like, fine art, for example. Like, most fine art was either created by somebody who is considered to be a very good artist, or it's very old, so, you know, there's, like, a limited amounts of it. Scarcity is not taken very seriously by people, except for people that are other collectors of whatever it is. If it's created artificially. And NFTs have artificial scarcity. Like, you could theoretically have an NFT for every single person in the world, but you don't have that. So, like, any reasonable person will see that and they'll be like, well, this is nothing special, you know? Same with Magic Gathering cards. Exactly. And, like, people buy these, right? But Magic the Gathering cards, like, you're right, but at the same time you're kind of not, because Magic the Gathering cards are still like a physical entity. You own a Magic the Gathering card in a way that you can't own something that's not real. I think there's a lot of people that are just, like, so disconnected from reality. They think that owning something in the digital world is ever going to be considered the same as owning a physical product or a physical item. I don't think this is going to be like one of those things where, oh, in like 20 years, this is going to be the norm. I don't think so at all. I think it's going to be, it's something that's being astroturfed by companies that have a financial incentive to promote it. And then the moment that the financial incentive goes away, I think also so will the promotion of it and the usage of it. People pay for digital art commissions. Well, people already do that, and that's what I was saying before, is that like paying for digital art commissions and things like this, these are not problems that need to be solved. Self-sovereign identity using blockchain technology. Nobody has a sovereign anything. Like it's just ridiculous. It's again more people that live in delusion. Like if you live in a country with a government, nothing is truly sovereign because they can just take it away from you. There's a lot of people that forget that, but that's the truth. Sometimes they have names for it like eminent domain or asset forfeiture, but other times they can just do it whenever they want. And if something can happen, I think that does matter a lot. The dollar isn't backed by anything either. Well, I think the dollar is like, it's fundamentally backed by the continuation of the United States, right? It's fundamentally like backed by the United States military. Like if you want to get down to brass tacks, like it's backed by the US military, which is, I think, better than like a command code in a computer. Like, yeah, I'd throw my lot in with the US military a lot faster than I would with a, you know, a computer code.